So I was on a podcast last year and I made the statement that the building code creates the worst performing building legally able to be built. And the guy who was interviewing me didn't quite agree with me despite being in the industry. So I'm going to break it down for you and explain why I said it. Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm an architectural designer and I help people create healthy and valuable homes. So let's just step back. The purpose of the building code is to enact what is called the Building Act. Now, the Building Act is essentially written by lawyers and politicians in Parliament. So the building code stems from setting minimum legal standards to make sure that homes are legally compliant with a baseline minimum. So I asked ChatGPT how many homes in New Zealand were built only to the minimum standards in the building code, and ChatGPT said about 75%. Now, I've spoken to people who feel on a gut level it's probably closer to 95%. And the reason that we don't have clear data on this is that when you go for a building consent on a project, it's simply there to assess compliance with the building code, not to evaluate how well it performs or how well it exceeds those standards, those minimum standards. It just has to meet those baseline minimum standards. So when building consent authorities go to sites and they check compliance with the plans and drawings, they're not there to benchmark against quality or make sure that what's on the plan is built to a higher performance level. They're only there to assess legal compliance. It's all about legality. That is why I became a homestyle designer and assessor. It's why I'm a certified passive house designer, because I know that the building code is not creating what the public assume it is. But there are ways that we can make that happen. So if you're interested in creating a healthy, comfortable, affordable home and you have some questions, drop me a comment below or a question or reach out in a DM. And if you're in New Zealand, you can book a 15-minute chat at a time that works for you using the link in your bio and we can walk through it.